What's up, everybody? So today's Monday, and so I'm going to talk a little bit about the weekend, my workout today, this coming up weekend. I want to introduce my husband, Russell. He's the one that sometimes comes up with the most outrageous workouts that kill me. But like I said before, it hurts so good, it hurts so good. So, today's workout, tell them why you chose this workout for me.
First off, it's super windy today.
Yes.
So today we did chest, and what I like to do is I'm 50. So if I was in my 20s, thank you. If I was in my 20s and 30s and CrossFit was around, I would have loved to do that. I cannot do the Olympic moves and stuff. Joints won't let it happen, and I don't want to get hurt. So I just kind of train conventional old school workout with the higher rep, high intensity running, cardio, ropes in between. So today's workout was chest. And what we did was we benched for 4 rounds, 30 seconds rest in between. I wanted the body, as you can see Stephanie's doing it now, I wanted the body just to get just a little bit of rest, catch your wind, and go back into an incline press. So we did 4 rounds of 8, 30 seconds rest in between. Now after that was over, you had to get on the treadmill.
Yes.
And you had to run for a minute, not jog, it's not quite a full sprint, but it's kind of a medium sprint between that jog and sprint.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is get the heart rate up, get the body tired a little bit, and then we had to get off and do 25 push-ups. And we did them on the Smith machine to where I could have you elevate. So you're going to get fatigued, and it's going to be hard.
Different levels.
At different levels. And each time you did a level, you had to go up, which got a little easier, but your chest is already pretty much blowed out from that.
So, I mean, even on like the higher bar doing the push-ups, I was doing 25 reps. And so like, even though it was like an easy like level, it was hard because there was more reps, like you could feel the pump.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to stick with this week. Tomorrow's back, we'll do legs, we'll do shoulders, and we'll do arms. Everything will stick on this formula this week of immediately getting your 4 or 5 sets in with 30 seconds rest, with a minute run, could be heels tomorrow, could be sprints, whatever, with another extra set of 25 reps. And for you guys that are watching and following her, you should be able to go to YouTube, besides watching her, and find workouts that fit you. I still do that at 50.
Yeah.
And I find workouts that I can puzzle together that we can keep the high intensity going. I don't want to get to be bulky anymore. I'm old, and I just want to keep our cardiovascular and our high intensity workouts going good.
Yeah, so like I started, thank you. I got to keep up with my 50-year-old husband. So I started the journey last week, and I was doing 30-second cardio intervals in between my weight training, and my husband doesn't take it easy on me. So this week we're going to 1 minute in between. So he definitely does not take it easy on me, but I love that. And for all you people that don't actually have a gym in your garage at your home, there's so many things that you could do and that you could utilize of what you have in your home. So if y'all ever have a question on like maybe, okay, so I'm using weights to do something and you're like, well, what do you think I could use? Just ask, and I definitely will give you some tips on what you could do while you're at home. There's also a lot of YouTube videos for people that don't have gyms or don't want to have a membership to go to the gym. That gives you tips on what you can do. So that this week, hardcore, definitely hardcore, but we have that wedding this weekend. I have a dress that I bought online, so I wasn't able to try it on. It's a little snug, so I really need to kick it into high gear to be able to fit into that dress this weekend, and that is my little goal for the week, and I will do it. I will make that goal, I promise. This past weekend, we had a lot of fun. We hung out with some friends, and I did a little day drinking with some girlfriends. But I was trying to make good decisions on what I'm drinking. And so I decided to go with the vodka, and I bought those little blendable fruit smoothies mixtures, and just blended it up with the vodka, so I had like a slush. So that was what I was drinking. So, and it was delicious, and it was much healthier than wine and margaritas and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't feel bad. And so you know, just making those little bitty extra steps on being a little bit healthier. I had somebody ask me about meal prepping. Now, I don't meal prep, and the only reason why I don't meal prep is I am not a big person on leftovers. I'm just not. I try, but it just doesn't taste right for me. A lot of times, if there's something that I'll cook, I might eat it the next day, but I won't eat it any more after that. So I don't do meal prep, but I do find a lot of healthy recipes on Pinterest. And this last healthy recipe I had was balsamic baked chicken, and it was mixed with like fat-free Italian dressing, and I made broccoli, asparagus, carrots, and potatoes, because my husband is a meat and potatoes man. So I did that with the chicken and just did one of those pan sheet baked, and it was so easy, it was so fast, and there's so many different recipes out there for that. And I ate it the next day, and it was delicious. And so that is one thing. I'm a huge Pinterester. I sit in bed. When I go to bed at night, I have a book. I'll get on Pinterest first, and then I'll start reading a book before I go to bed. So most all my recipes, that's where I get them from. I also follow a lot of people on Instagram, like healthy desserts or something like that, because, you know, I already told y'all I'm a sweets eater. So I find recipes on Instagram too. So I'm not one, like I already said, I'm not doing like a keto diet. I'm not doing paleo. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just, you know, more or less calorie counting, calories in, calories out. I am trying to keep the carbs to a minimum at night before I go to bed. That's just my personal choice. But other than that, I'm really not doing any kind of specific diet. So just those healthier recipes that you can find on Pinterest is what I'm doing. If y'all want some recipes, I will definitely, like, you know, download them for you so you can view them. If you don't have a Pinterest account or don't want to go on Pinterest and actually look, I can do that for you too. So I'm about to go off. So, I mean, not like go off, but like leave. So, you know how I said I was going to do a quote of the day. So today's quote is, do something today that you will be proud of tomorrow. Now, I take this one to heart because it doesn't necessarily have to be about fitness. I take that more to heart of being a good person. Me and my husband, I feel like we are good people. We stay positive. We try to help others when they're in need. Even when they're not in need, I always offer my assistance for anything that I can, with our family, with everything. So just smiling at somebody, making them feel like maybe they're having a bad day, but you don't know, but just smiling at them makes them feel better. So just doing that little something today that you'll feel proud of tomorrow, I think you could take that whichever direction you want. So I think that's a really awesome quote for today, and I hope y'all take that one to heart and then use it in your lives, whether it be fitness or anything else. So I really enjoyed today. I guess I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you haven't already, subscribe to my page. Please subscribe. I think I've put my YouTube link on my Instagram, so people will be able to go on there and link up to my YouTube that way. But please subscribe. So I'll see y'all again.